Do you ever watch a movie and then walk out of the theater thinking, man, that movie was just so beautifully shot. The colors were incredible. I wish I could create that myself. Well, I'm here to tell you, you can. Well, at least you can get pretty darn close. So in this episode of Quick Tips, I'm gonna show you guys how to copy any color grade from any movie you want into your own videos in Premiere Pro, all in 5 minutes or less. So let's go ahead and switch the angle real quick. All right, let's go ahead and put a timer on the screen now. So first thing we're gonna do is open up Premiere Pro. That's where we're gonna do all of this color grading and copying over color grades in. And then we need two things. We need the video clips that you want to color grade. So I've got a few sample clips here. And we also need the images or the screenshots from the movie that you wanna copy over, right? So I'm gonna use 4 different screenshots here. I've got one from Mad Max, I've got one from Dune 2, I've got one from Oppenheimer, and I've got one from Asteroid City. And all you basically do is just go ahead and find like a clip that you want to copy the color grade from, you snag a little screenshot, and then you save it as a JPEG file. The resolution does not have to be super high. I think the higher resolution screenshot or high resolution clip might work better, but a screen grab is perfectly fine. If you have like a video saved or whatever, that can work too, as long as you have the colors. That's what we're looking for here, right? And so the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna go into your color panel in Premiere Pro. I'm already in the color panel, but if you're not in the color panel, you wanna make sure you select this little drop down here and select color. Now, in this screen, you're gonna have the timeline that you're working on. And over on the left, I'm gonna pull up Lumetri scopes. Now, I'm really going to use the histogram on the left here as my guiding point for copying them over and for making sure that everything on the color grade matches and works the way that I want it to. So to copy the color grade, all you need to do is go over here under the Lumetri panel, which is usually on the right side of Premiere Pro. It's by default anyway, you may have changed it. Go over to color wheels and match down here, just expand that. We're gonna select comparison view. Now in comparison view, you are going to get 2 screens side by side. One, you can move the slider on and select what part you wanna use as a reference. And on the other side, you are going to have the actual current frame that you are in, right? So this is just gonna be like your timeline. And so what you need to do is drag your slider on your reference screen over to the point where you want to copy the color grade. So for example, I think this clip will work pretty well with the Mad Max color grade, right? So I'm gonna drag my little cursor over here, and then I'm gonna go to under color wheels and match, hit apply match. And it's really that simple. Now, one thing I will mention with this method is that just because you copy over the color grade does not mean it's going to look exactly the same as the original like movie clip, right? So as you can see, even on my color graded clip now, my basic corrections like exposure, contrast, and all that stuff have not been adjusted. So if I really want to make it look like the Mad Max clip here, what I can do is use the histogram on the left-hand side, and you can see on the left half of the histogram is the Mad Max clip, on the right half of the histogram is my clip, and I can try to make this match the Mad Max histogram as much as I can. So I'm gonna bring the shadows up a little bit, it looks like. I think I need to bring maybe some highlights down, right? I need to bring the shadows down a little bit, right? And you can kind of play around with it, play around with the warmth to see what makes it look as close to the original clip as you can. But what you are copying over in color wheels and match is really just the color balance, right? So between the midtones, the shadows, and the highlights, you're copying that over. So it gets you pretty close, but that does not mean every single clip will work exactly perfectly. You still have to make some minor adjustments to get it to actually look like the movie. All right, guys, that is pretty much it. That is how you copy the color grade from any movie you want to your videos in Premiere Pro. Super quick and easy, really great way to not only color match the clips within one video, but also to color match your video with like the style of another film, like a Hollywood movie or something like that. Again, it's not perfect. It's not going to be a one-to-one recreation. You still have to make adjustments here and there, but this is a great starting point. So hopefully you guys found that helpful. If you did, please leave a like down below. If you want to see more content like this, please hit that subscribe button and turn the notifications on, and I will see you guys in the next one.